Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news that China's recovery has stalled and is affecting many trading partners closely linked to it. But first, Moody's has cut the credit ratings of 10 mid-sized American banks and said it may yet downgrade some of the US's largest lenders. It said it is concerned about impending lower earnings and the risks of bank funding. They also have an eye on lending on commercial property that may need to be written down. This downgrade action is contributing to a wider sell-off by investors in bank shares today. Meanwhile, American household debt was largely unchanged in June, primarily because mortgage debt isn't rising. But credit card debt is, although the rise was modest, but it did hit $1 trillion for the first time in June. Total American debt is now 63.6% of US GDP. That is down from 64% a year ago and down from 66.8% 10 years ago. Just for reference, New Zealand household debt is 92% of our GDP. US exports of both goods and services in June held steady from May, although they came in 4.3% lower than year-ago levels. American imports, however, were down 7.8%. Their trade deficit shrank to its lowest in 3 months. In July, their customs authorities said their exports were down 14.5% from July a year ago, a deeper dip than the 12.4% a year ago in June. It was their worst fall since the pandemic. De-risking and reshoring by international firms is gathering speed, and it is being felt on their factory floors. In Europe, Italy has approved a surprise one-off 40% windfall profits tax on banks and said it will use the proceeds to help mortgage borrowers. In Australia, the Westpac Melbourne Institute Consumer Sentiment Survey Index remained in deeply pessimistic territory in August. And the US Treasury 10-year yield will start today at 4.01%, down 7 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $1,925 an ounce. That's down another $11. And oil prices are up 50 US cents, now just over $82 a barrel in the US, but the international Brent price is little changed at just over $85.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today almost 0.5 cent softer at just on 60.6 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're soft at 92.7 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're also soft at 55.3 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index has slipped to 69.2 and down 30 basis points in a day. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again